Hi, this is Jason Buha at Buha Golf Academy at Ross Ridge. I want to show you another tip in the sand this week. This one is the difference between a dry sand situation and a wet sand situation. The dry sand is going to be much more fluffy and a little deeper. Wet sand, the golf club doesn't tend to want to go as deep into the sand. So the way we're going to change how we play this shot is how much we open the face of the club up. We still want to create bounce. We've talked about this, I think, before. We still want some bounce on the club, but with wet sand, we're not going to need as much bounce. In dry sand, we need a lot of bounce, so there's a lot of leading edge hitting the sand, back flange hitting the sand. In dry sand, we can have it a little bit more square because we still have a little bit of bounce. So I'm going to show you the two different shots here. With the dry sand, I'm going to want these. I talked before about these lines. This line represents how much you want the face to be open. Okay. This line represents where the golf ball. We want the golf ball to come out at. The line, the direction we want it to come out at. This line is equally left of the line that we want it to come out at as the club face is open, or to the right. Okay. So my foot line is going to be this way. My body line. The club face is going to be equal right of my intended target, and I'm going to go ahead and make a nice swing, ball position slightly forward of center, face open. We need the face open quite a bit on this shot because it's fluffy sand. We want the bounce of the club to help us get it out. We can be aggressive down. We're spanking the sand behind the golf ball. We're not hitting the golf ball here. We're trying to get the sand to move the golf ball. Go ahead and spank the sand. Oh, and it comes out pretty well. Now I'm going to move to a wet sand situation. With the wet sand, we don't want to open the golf club up as much. We don't want to present so much bounce or so much of that back flange to the sand because the club isn't going to want to go as deep into the wet sand. It's going to want to stay a little higher, so we don't want to present so much bounce. Otherwise, the club can actually get off the sand and bounce right into the golf ball. So we're going to take a little bit of that bounce off. So instead of having it this wide open, we're going to have it about half that much open. A little bit open, but not too much. So instead of opening the face way open, we're going to have it a little bit open. The body a little to the left, the face a little to the right, not quite so much. So the club face is a little bit more square to our target. So it's going to want to go down into the sand a little bit more because that wet sand is going to want to keep the ball running, the club running through high. A little bit more aggressive down into it. It's going to come out for you just fine. Use these tips next time you're in the bunker, and I think they're going to help you.